Ba-la-la-la.
I just paused it for a second.
I think we've arrived. Go ahead and see how we sound, basically.
I'm gonna see.
I'm gonna
If
look
you
real
show
quick.
Up, I will.
Yay. Yeah, it looks like it's happening. All right. Boss. All right, and then... Okay. Looks like it's happening. Welcome. This part, you know, we were thinking about cutting this part off. Hey, Death Clam. Okay, it worked. Oh, I don't see it here, though. No, I'm concerned. I'll just read. I'm going to start it. All right, the stream going yet. I want to get to the comments here.
It is here on this end.
Oh, it is on there? Okay, cool.
Wait, hold on, let me...
Da, 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 da. Maybe we should cut off the beginning parts
Watch
of the
the
video.
comments.
Okay. I'll go to my channel. There we go. Come on.
I said watch the comments. I was sending you a note.
Oh, clap.
Watch the
All right,
comments.
ready?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay.
All right, we are okay. We're here. We got it. Cool. Oh, here it is. It just took a second. We are streaming intensely. All right, cool. We're here. Hanging out. This is it. This is what we're doing. Your mama turned down a tiny bit. Sorry about that. Just like one or two. Ooh, yeah. Nice. I don't know. For some reason, there is like an optimal volume for me. You know what I mean? On music. Have you noticed that?
But here's the thing. The silly part about it is...
Right.
It's like one or two clicks.
Yeah, it is.
It's like a little different.
I know. And then I feel like...
It's kind of funny.
It is weird. Yeah, what can I say? All right, well, here we
Okay.
are. We're just hanging out. This is literally what we're doing. We don't even have to talk or anything. I really enjoyed doing that yesterday. It was fun. This is our time when we're out. Basically, this whole entire stream is just us going to the coffee shop, I guess, or the bar.
Yeah.
We're literally just
taking
coming
the place
and
of going to
hanging
the
out.
bar or going to the coffee shop because we
Yeah.
can't do that anymore. So we're coming here.
Yeah, we like 2 days a week. We're gonna get
See
like
who
dressed,
shows up?
you know, and
Get-
go
yeah?
to the bar.
Yeah.
Which is this, because I don't even want to go out right now. Like we live in America right now. For anybody that's curious, and it's not fun to go out right now. I'm not having a good time.
Oh,
I'm
everybody's
straight up not
on
having a good
edge,
time.
it seems.
Yeah.
It seems like everybody's either avoiding confrontation really, really hard or looking for
for it.
confrontation.
Yeah, right.
And
you know, me and Loren, we're just always. I think people see us and they're like, "Oh, those guys will rise to the bait. I'll get them." You know, and we do. We're always like, "Let's confrontation, yes, please."
let's do it.
I feel like we find each
Let's
other.
go.
What was that show? Stand users find each other.
Oh,
That's JoJo.
is that a JoJo
I
reference?
did make it a JoJo reference, everyone. There you go. Well, fuck yeah. I actually feel pretty happy starting streaming again on like kind of a regular basis.
Yeah, me too.
Kind of miss the socializing.
It's weird to get back into the habit of, you know.
Yeah.
It kind of comes pretty naturally.
Yeah, I feel like it does. I think we did it long enough now we can stream.
I guess my issue with it is this. Like, I know we're like, okay, we're going to be all... It's noon. We're not, you know...
Well, I do feel more relaxed. I really feel it. How are you feeling?
I definitely feel more relaxed, but I still feel a difference
In what?
between when I'm streaming and when I'm not.
I think that's good.
I think so too. Otherwise, why would I
Yeah.
stream?
Right,
Unless
I think-
it actually did something. Why would I do it?
You know, I think what you're saying is you don't feel like necessarily you're hanging out, but you feel different if you go to the bar and you're around people. Like we're in public.
Yeah, that's
now.
true.
That's
Like
the
mentally,
difference. Like,
this
we're
is if I
going
were out at the
in
bar or
public.
having a conversation at the coffee shop or
Right,
something like that.
right.
This would be the side of me that was there in that
Exactly.
public space. Yeah, it's true. So I get to kind of tap into that side of myself.
But it's not like we're just gonna sit there and I'm just gonna put my hand down my pants and click on the TV and be like,
Right.
You know, that's not like we're not hanging out in that way.
Right.
We're hanging out like at a At a bar in a public place.
Yeah, it's changed. It does.
Maybe even
change
like
my
a
brain.
park or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. We could be anywhere, honestly. Maybe each day we should think of like where we are. We should come up with this setting.
Where are we today?
That's where we would have like, honestly, if we were going to do this show in a different way, I'd have like a green screen or whatever, and there'd be like palm trees one day, and then one day it would be like a dungeon. You know, we'd hang out in different places.
You know, if I had everything at my disposal that I wanted, it wouldn't be a green screen, though. It would be our regular place here, but
just
we
paint
would
a set.
we'd have outfits.
Oh, we'd have outfits, different outfits, yeah.
We would just have different outfits every day. And maybe like a couple different like set
Maybe every week or
things,
so. That's
you
a
know?
lot every day, man. I don't know if I could do that. That's a little too much commitment.
Oh.
We don't. I mean, I know we're not going to actually really do it anyway, and I'm arguing about a commitment to an imaginary thing.
To an imaginary closet?
All right, so we're saying
Like
this
the
imaginary
size of our
closet.
upstairs.
You're saying we have an imaginary closet,
And we just go into it. We're like, we're gonna get ready for the stream today, and you're like, how do I feel today?
do we have like
and you
birds
go in
dress
and
us?
there's,
Do like squirrels and animals come in the windows and they put clothes on us? Because then I could deal with it. Like maybe I don't want to, or like, you know,
we
beautiful
can train the
maids or
cats,
whatever.
I think.
Oh, the cats, cat
We could
girl
train the
maids.
Cats to the
Oh.
actual.
Oh, the
cats.
actual cats.
Our
Oh,
actual cats. We could
Thought we
train
could-
them to bring you outfits.
Okay, fair. I thought we could talk to like Elon or whatever and just be like, hey.
I don't want to talk to Elon. Hey, I was so right about him. P.S. I told everybody straight up at the
Nobody-
beginning. I'm like,
nobody believes
Elon
him.
is
What, a freak?
not who he claims to be.
Well, you know what he's doing though, and you can't necessarily.
He's
like,
an ass, and everybody
he's-
is like, "Oh, he's so
No,
amazing."
he's an amazing person. No, I'm just kidding. He's faking it till he makes it. I think he just wanted to be a different person. He's kind of did it though. I think he just wanted to be different, and he said, "All right, I'm fucking different now." Or do you think he was always like that?
Like what? What are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm talking about just like, you know, being a like business guy and like doing stuff.
No, he
And,
wants
like,
to hide who he
making
is. That's the
companies-
thing. That's what's weird about him to me.
So you're saying this
Is
is
it-
all just an elaborate like scaffolding to like hide his true nature from the world?
Yeah. The business and everything. It's an elaborate scaffolding to hide his nature from the world. Yeah.
This sounds familiar. I've discovered a few of those elaborate scaffoldings within myself.
I'm only calling it because it takes one to know one.
Yeah, it's like oh, yeah, very,
I recognize elaborate scaffolding when I see it,
Yeah. Ooh, ouch. That one kind of hurts. Mm-hmm. So maybe you're calling out in someone else what you're mad about in yourself. Is that what's happening? That would never happen. People don't do that, right?
I just see what's, I'm so good at
I
assessing
just see what's
situations,
real, Yeah, totally.
It's easy when you're
When you're a super genius. Yeah, I know. It's tough though. Sometimes, it's lonely at the top of the intellect ladder. Mm-hmm. I think that's what we super geniuses
top
call
of the
it.
ladder.
Top of the intellect ladder. Hey, Bowman. Hey, how you doing,
Aloha.
man? Welcome.
How
We're
are
just
you, Bowman?
Screwing around. We're just literally hanging out.
Here we are.
I like the new stream because we don't have to
Cheers.
do anything. Yeah, cheers.
Yeah.
So this one we've taken all the pressure off of like having to say something. Like if we want to, we can literally just sit.
We
here.
could just ignore you if we wanted.
Like if we wanted to, we could do that. Yeah.
If we were...
Good one, Loren. Yeah, that's not really where I was going with the whole. I was going to explain it a different way, Bowman. I just want you to know I was going to maybe explain it a different way. I was maybe happier for a different way, but whatever. Hey,
I just thought that seemed like, I don't know.
That's amazing. Loren's amazing.
Listen to me.
You will listen. Yeah, no, I hear you. You had a weird day. Yeah, every day's a weird day for me at this point. I'm having just a lot of weird
Weird
days
but
in a
good.
row.
Yeah, it's a lot of weird. This whole year is a lot of weird days
I have
in
a
a
weird
row.
string.
What
of
happened?
days.
What's going on?
Do you have any stories from the front, from the outside world?
Yeah, communicate to us from the great.
We're living in
Beyond.
our rat utopia.
Yeah, I don't actually know what's going on. Is
I
the
don't
real
either.
world out there?
I'm not sure I even care anymore. I think I might just like move to a cave in the mountains, and people could come visit me and bring me like candles and incense and stuff or whatever. I don't know why they would, honestly. I'm not sure why people are coming to visit me in the mountains.
I mean,
They'll be
mostly because
disappointed
I've
at
ordered
first.
something
Yeah,
online,
maybe you
so-
order some from Amazon. They're like, "Oh, have you come seeking wisdom?" They're like, "No, it's just your package,
Yeah.
sir. You know, could you maybe just let me go?" I was like, "You'll become my new disciple."
Everybody's
gonna be
looking for
great.
disciples.
Is everybody
So.
looking for disciples? I don't think so. I think a lot of people actually want to be a disciple. They don't want to have to
It seems
decide
that way, huh?
Yeah, you're just thinking of yourself. Loren wants disciples, so she thinks everyone does. The only people like us want disciples. No one else wants disciples. It's a lot of responsibility. To
I have
disciples.
lots of thoughts on how you can best live your life.
And we'll tell
Everybody
you our
just
thoughts.
listens to me.
Yeah, if you guys need somebody to listen to about like what you should do in life or whatever, just listen to us. I have like so many ideas, like a zillion.
Lots.
I can make up any kind of meaning you want too. Like if you're like, hey, my life seems meaningless, what do I do?
If you have a problem,
I'll be like, well, let me explain it to you. You know?
for legal purposes, what I thought next is not a song.
Yeah, Amazonian Disciples. Actually, that sounds like maybe kind of a cool group for like a fantasy book, like the Amazonian Disciples. You know,
It does. It sounds like something you'd find in an RPG.
yeah, and it'd be like warrior women with like chainmail bikinis or whatever.
Pert.
They'd be pert. Yeah, definitely. Terry Pratchett. Have you read any Terry Pratchett, Bowman, or anyone out there actually?
We
Others
did
are
just
allowed
watch
to
that
speak.
the other day too, which I think they did a really good job of. The Color of Magic.
Yeah, Color of Magic. Oh my god, that was pretty funny. I actually, Loren's like, oh, that's not necessarily my favorite one. That's just the setup book. But I really like that story.
Well,
I kind of wish they would.
No,
like,
I think you misunderstand me every time you say that.
right. You're saying the other ones are just better.
I'm saying it serves a different purpose.
Oh, I see.
So it's almost within Discworld itself, it's almost a different genre. It's an introduction to the whole place and the whole
Right.
character.
Yeah.
It's
They go
kind of,
all over
you
the
know-
land, right? Basically.
Right, exactly. It's definitely
Yeah.
a pilot.
Yeah, it is a pilot. I think that the tourist character is just so good.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Anyway, I liked it. Here's the deal. I'm glad I read the book because the movie was kind of like
It
cut
did.
off. Like they left a lot out, I felt like. And
They
like
did.
But
They
I
did a
still
great job.
enjoyed watching it as a movie better than necessarily reading it. Like if they'd I'm glad I knew this stuff so that I could enjoy the movie, I guess. But like I wish the movie'd been longer. And I rarely say that
Right.
about anything.
It should
Usually
not-
I'm like, I wish
and
that
it
movie was
wasn't-
shorter.
It wasn't a movie. It was actually two
Yeah, it was like a
1.5 hour
series
episodes.
or something. Yeah, right.
And rarely do I think this, but I think
Yeah.
it should have gone probably like 6 or 7.
Yeah, I do too. I think they cut short, like the trip to the dragon place could have been an entire episode. They could have spent an hour on that.
Right. Well, you check it
You know
out,
what I'm
Bowman. I
saying?
actually really like it. The Color of Magic. It's on Tubi.
Oh God,
For
yeah,
free?
whatever Tubi is, it's there.
And
sure
it's
it's
Sean
on.
Astin, and he is just like perfect in it.
Yeah, yeah, he plays
Is
that like
David Jason, who I didn't know before this, and I just fell in love with him. He plays Rincewind.
yeah he brings
And
that dude to life. man.
Tim Curry.
Yeah, and Tim Curry was really giving it his all there
He
too.
did.
He
went-
wasn't sleeping on the role. I was really
No.
surprised. I was like, damn, Tim Curry, you guys,
Yeah.
like you still care.
Yeah, he
After all
cared.
this
It was
time.
obvious like a passion project
Wow.
for everyone involved.
Yeah, right. No, I was
So
pretty
I think they all
impressed,
did a
actually.
great job.
Anyway, we liked it. I mean, I don't know. So you just have to realize who it's coming from when you take recommendations for stuff. You always got to remember who's giving you the recommendation. You know what I'm saying?
But I really think it was very well done. I think it did a good job and at bringing Discworld to life and showing off everything and showing off the characters. But obviously the book was more detailed.
Bowman says Tim Curry fan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, I got to say,
Me
I've always
too.
been consistently impressed.
yeah.
I mean, you know.
This was maybe even in a way more impressive.
Because you'd expect an actor like who's already made his way and like is already just super famous to like
kind of phone it in.
kind of like Marlon Brando maybe. Or
Right, but not. It wasn't the case at all. He just like absolutely brought
like
it.
just
so.
fucking brought it. Yeah. Although
I
I
was
get
willing to look a little silly for it.
me
too,
and Loren
I think that's
watched.
wonderful about him. So.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean.
No,
to
that's
jump on
okay.
that. I was just. I wanted to bring up the. That documentary we watched about the movie Marlon Brando was in, The Island of Dr. Moreau. Mm-hmm. Which was
I forget the name of the
crazy
documentary.
story about the making of the movie. Like, I think that's worth watching. I can't remember the name of the documentary, but it was called like, it was called like Moreau's Island or something.
We should put it on Discord.
Yeah, we should.
Link
If we
it.
find it, we'll put it on our Discord. By the way, we should actually figure out how to link our Discord again.
And I think that was on
I forgot about it.
Amazon.
We got to do it different on YouTube. On Twitch, it was different.
Right.
I think Bowman's got our Discord though. But for anybody else, maybe we'll put the Discord up on for future videos or whatever.
A link to it.
Yeah, a link to the invite or whatever.
Right.
You
Right.
know.
We probably have to refresh that anyway.
We should look over our Discord again.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't really we've still been on there like talking to people, but like I would say it was infrequent.
Yeah.
I think we should probably monitor it better. You know how we are.
Great at monitoring. That's
We're-
really our.
We do things for a while, then we stop, then we do them
Strong suit.
again, then we stop, then we do them again. It's just kind of the way it
Yeah.
goes. Yeah, right. Every movie Brando was in had some crazy behind the scenes documentary. Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess-
I believe that.
Yeah, they did the weird. I heard that the Last Tango in Paris was actually pretty fucked up. Like, that wasn't necessarily consensual, like, sex scenes and stuff.
I didn't see that.
Heart of Darkness. Oh, yeah, dude. That was a fucking crazy documentary. Have you seen the documentary on the making of the Heart of Darkness? Mm-mm. Dude, it's almost crazier than the actual movie. Yeah, right. It was like an actual journey into the Heart of Darkness, I feel.
To make the movie?
Yeah, to
I
make the
believe it.
movie.
Some
I think
things
that's
just
why
seem
it
kind
came
of like-
through so well. Yeah. That was by the way, the movie I'm talking about is Apocalypse Now. Just in case. Which is basically a retelling of Heart of Darkness.
Right, no, I
Sorry, I
knew
didn't
that.
actually specify that for you. I actually just
Okay.
said, but you knew what I meant.
Yeah. We actually talked about it recently.
Yeah, right.
We talked about Heart
Me
of
and Loretta have
Darkness.
talked about the book Heart of Darkness, like,
Um,
3 days ago or something?
yeah. Yeah.
Pretty good.
Because what else were we talking about at the same time?
I don't know. Probably racism. The differences in, like, what was acceptable in different times in history.
We were talking about that story.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. Oh, that's right. We were talking about the just, like, story itself.
Because that
The
story
archetype.
kind of keeps happening over and over. It's
Yeah,
happening
people
like in
keep
Futurama.
remaking that
They keep
story,
trying to tell that
yeah. Mm-hmm,
story all the time in lots of different ways. But the, journey into
A journey into darkness, right?
the id, essentially, and trying to, like, come back out and having it, like, consume you, essentially.
Over budget, over time, everyone was miserable. Yeah, right. It was pretty. Oh, new Fortnite season tomorrow. Oh, thanks for reminding us, Bowman.
Oh, I'm kind of ready for that. That sounds like fun.
Yeah, me too.
Bowman, I'm gonna...
We'll check it out. I kind of was ready today. It was funny. I actually thought this morning, I was like, I almost feel like playing Fortnite. I felt that like this morning. I hadn't realized that the season was coming up. We overdosed on Fortnite last season, and we've taken kind of a month off of it.
Yeah, but I'm ready to go again. We did take a month off.
We played. Well, it's not even that we played that much. We were on creative, so
It
Fortnite
was
was just
on,
on
like,
all the time. Kind of, we always saw
18,
Fortnite.
20 hours a
yeah,
day.
it was just all we were always seeing Fortnite. Every once
Mm-hmm.
in a while, I'd go over and like move around and jump around. Like I was,
Right, you'd go wiggle the controller
yeah,
and make it dance and...
because you were in creative, you're just harvesting points. Because
Mm-hmm.
there's no way we could have gotten those skins. Just playing. We're never gonna play that much. We have other shit to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're detoxing from Fortnite till tomorrow. It's
Yeah,
a good
I can
idea.
see. Well, if we see you on, we'll do some playing. Maybe we can do some duos or something.
Yeah, I am. I think I'll talk to you later, Bowman, about it. I'll message you or something. But I'm definitely down to bake some scones for you.
Loren is down to bake some scones. I think it's worth a try to see if we can mail
tomorrow.
those off.
Maybe we can do. Well, we'll see. I'll talk to you later about it, but I'd bake this week for sure.
You could always talk to Bowman on Discord
Right?
about that
Yeah.
too.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna write to him about it.
Yeah, expect some correspondence involving scones.
Some baked good correspondence.
Basically, yeah. Which were just
Yeah, you're
it was
into
like the
that?
Civil War letters from yesterday, but like scones, basically. Mm-hmm. Dearest Bowman, please
Dearest
accept
Bowman.
these scones from the front. Mm-hmm. You know, from the lawless West.
I
Full
do
of
is hope these
anarchists.
scones findeth you well.
So yeah, hopeth the scones findeth you well. That's a good one, Loren.
Thanks.
Nice job.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, we'll use Loren's. Although I think mine had more of a melancholy feel to it.
Yeah, I tried. I don't know.
You know. Well, you could say this. You could say, "Hope these scones find you well. Things have been grim here." Mm-hmm. You know, because it like, oh, look, scones, and then you just immediately are like, here though.
No. See,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
What do you think? Does that work or?
scene correspondence. Scone.
Oh, scone correspondence.
That
Right.
makes more sense.
This scone correspondence. Scene correspondence, I don't know.
It's got to be a little, I'm trying to, we're doing our best to keep our hopes up here, though it is difficult.
Yeah, there it is.
Now that the weather has turned.
The weather has turned towards winter. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel a bit of agitation at being cooped up inside. Yeah. Am I? I don't know. Maybe I even like being cooped up inside. Sort of, but not really, though. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
I can't decide.
Maybe I should start running again or something.
I'm kind of... Outside isn't nice, is the problem.
outside's gotten
Maybe,
kinda
I'm
weird.
tired of being cooped up inside. But then I go outside
Yeah,
and
have
I'm
you guys
like,
played outside lately? Not as fun. Not as fun.
Not super into it.
Yeah. There's some sort of bug in the system
Yeah.
causing
Definitely
all
a bug
kind
in
of
the
personality glitches. Mm-hmm. In myself as well, whenever I involve myself with the outside. You know.
I seem to have some rough interactions.
The North American servers are
Down.
North American servers have gone down. Yeah, anyway. Welcome. We're just hanging out. Like, literally, that's just what we're doing.
Woo!
Like, drinking coffee.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing stuff.
It's pretty good coffee. This is the
Yeah.
last of our coffee.
Wow. That got dark.
No, that wasn't
man,
supposed to be
that's-
dark. That was...
You know, I thought we were just sort of vibing and, happy for a second.
Sorry,
Like,
that was loud on the mic.
This is the last of our coffee. Dear Bowman, things from the front are grim. Our coffee has run out. We shall probably die later this evening. Or do you say later this eve? Yeah, whatever. I'll work on my old Civil War English at some point. You know, when you guys do the documentary, you can put that one in there. The documentary. That's amazing.
Oh my god.
That like sort of a, we got to start acting crazier so people will do like a Tiger King type documentary on us or whatever.
Right, maybe that's
Because
the
we
thing.
have these stream films and stuff, it could show them and like put them in a dark light, be like,
Maybe I'm just not crazy enough.
yeah, I know.
Have
They could
you
be
thought
like,
of that?
right, we're not
Sean?
crazy enough. That's right, exactly. We don't go far enough. Because it could be like, this was on the eve before the incident, this occurred on stream. And they'd show me like, motherfucker, oh!
Right.
And then people would be like, what the hell is that?
Just like that.
And this could be the film you use, the stuff
The
I just
cry
did right
of the
there.
chicken.
The cry of the chicken, right? This is us hanging out. This is what we do, by the way. Just in case you were unclear.
This is typical, I guess.
Is it? Actually, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty happy and vibing, actually.
Yeah, I guess I am too.
You never listened to Tool, did you? Their
Not
first
until
album.
recently, I started listening to Tool a little bit because of you. Is that no?
No.
I never listened to Tool. Sorry, I just got them confused. With
I don't
somebody
think
else.
you like Tool.
I
I think
I
because
like
their first album, they had like a hidden track. It was cool though. Like it had gone silent. You were like super high, and you guys were all just sitting there, and suddenly it like did this weird like ritual sounding song or whatever, and it had like the bleating of sheeps and stuff, and it was like yeah.
Was it like?
You know, some weird metal shit or whatever, with
Okay.
sheeps and stuff, and and he gave like a big speech about how today was harvest day, and you would hear the cry of the carrots, right?
Oh.
The
Okay.
cries of the carrots.
The
And yeah, right. And so that I think is close to the cry of the chicken.
I think so too.
I think that's what I was thinking
The
about.
cry
when
of
I
the
said
carrot and the cry of the
the
chicken.
cry
are-
of the chicken. I mean, the cry of the carrot is similar, I would say, in a similar way. I mean, a less sentient way.
Okay.
Obviously. Oh, who can say though? Do we know that carrots are less sentient?
I think plants are sentient. I think that they've been like, maybe not all plants. I think it's probably like animals.
Oh, here's where we're supposed to say, share your thoughts about carrot sentience in the comments.
Are carrots sentient?
Right, that's what we do. That's
You know,
that's
like-
what a YouTuber would do.
I think like trees and shit have been shown to be sentient. Like no,
Trees are sentient.
I think so. I think they even communicate with each other.
Bowman, yeah. It was that. I don't know if you heard the album, but that was basically it. You're all sheeple. Now listen to this sweet guitar solo. Yeah, I mean,
If you can back it up, that's fair.
it was a pretty rockin' song though. They did start just rocking, and they had like this like beat where they were like pounding some metallic thing, and then it was like the cock of a gun, and like then they were like blasting like a shotgun blast or something was the beat.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like, wow, dude, that's like metal. You know what I'm saying? That's like as metal as you get. It was like a metal drum and like
Okay.
a gun blast
Okay.
as a beat. I mean, come
Yeah.
on,
All
man.
right. All right. I see what you're saying.
It's just too rock. A lot of people couldn't handle it.
I listened to a different kind of metal.
Actually, though, you did recently, unrelated, but who you also thought was kind of crap was Skinny Puppy, which is actually pretty
That's
good.
who I confused it with.
Yeah,
them with.
right.
But I like Skinny Puppy now.
Right. Yeah, no, they're actually a different vibe altogether,
Mm-hmm.
honestly. And way better. Like, going back and listening to them, I was kind of surprised. I was like, wow, this is actually really good.
I'm kind of surprised I missed them. And
They're
it's
like-
too
I
bad.
was like,
I'm glad
wow.
I'm rediscovering them now.
I go back to Tool and I'm like, ooh, wow, I was really into that. Ouch. That hurts. That
But
hurts
Skinny
a little
Puppy
bit.
definitely has that like
Yeah, right.
ambient, dark synth thing, whatever.
Right. Literally metal, exactly.
like
Thank
it.
you. It was like using metal objects, even. Like, that's like a level of metal that, a lot of people just aspire to. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Bailar. We've been watching
Diablero.
Diablero. Super cool. I don't understand what they're saying, but we've been putting on Spanish
You
subtitles.
understand more than you
Actually, by the third episode, I'm
Realize.
starting to actually get it now. I
Yeah.
think I'm actually going to learn Spanish accidentally.
from this show.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's kind of cool. I don't know. Is where we did learn that to learn a new language, because I was going to put it on English subtitles, but they said to actually just put it on the subtitles of the language you're watching.
Right. And it really helped.
And it
was
actually
crazy,
works.
but it totally changes everything.
Because sometimes you can't understand what even the words are, but if you're seeing what the words
And you're like,
are
oh,
and how
now I
they're
can
structured.
hear that word and hear how it's used.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. Really into it.
And then ones that we run into over and over, we'd look up.
Yeah, if
We're
we
not
see a word
sure.
over and over, we're like, oh, let's check that out, man. Bowman says that screamo and death metal are two things that anger me. That actually anger me.
I really like screamo.
I think screamo's
Sometimes, yeah.
supposed to anger you. It's supposed to anger your parents, right? Like that's the whole purpose of screamo metal, right? Am I wrong?
You know, maybe overarching as a genre, yes. That's the hook.
Right, but you actually end
But,
up liking it.
you know,
though.
I think that there's a lot that you can do with any organized sound.
I agree. No, I'm not saying. Actually, there's some really incredible metal stuff.
Yeah.
Obviously, I even like. Me and Loren actually have a whole playlist of doomer stoner metal.
I listen to a lot of metal.
I don't listen to it as much. I would say Loren's
Right.
more into metal than me because she she lived like right next door to a
But
metal
I
band
like-
and was forced to appreciate it.
Right. Not next door. We shared...
Yeah. And you
A
ended up
very
like, oh, this is
thin
pretty
wall.
cool. So you just got a concert. You got practice like every...
I mean, they were very good,
Right, okay.
by the way. So, just, like, top-notch.
Gotcha.
Which made it a lot better. Obviously.
Yeah, it could have been worse.
Yeah. But I really like, you know, like, sci-fi fantasy metal.
Oh, I see. Gotcha.
So, like, the Radar Men from the Moon style.
Actually, I really like
You
those
know?
guys. The Radar Men from the Moon. It's like good psychedelic metal.
Yeah. Psychedelic metal, for sure. I'm into that.
I like the crazy
Dragon
psychedelic
slaying
stuff where
metal.
like everything's kind of even in the mix and like the drums are going off and then the guitar's just like...
Right. Right. I do
that's the
like
kind of
really,
psychedelic shit.
like, even levels.
Yeah, I do. I don't want to hear the vocals too much in psychedelic.
You know, a lot of times I'm gonna see a standard drum kit can
It can kill it.
kill
the
it
vibe.
for me.
Yeah, I hear you.
So I guess I'm snobby that way. I prefer like a jazz kit or something else entirely.
It depends on what the roots of the psychedelic are. If they're from like 60s rock, you're going to get that drum kit.
You know, but a lot of people use it well, so it's okay. It's not like a deal breaker for me.
Yeah. Oh, Bowman brings up Gordon Lightfoot. Well,
You're more of a
hey,
Gordon
you know what
Lightfoot
though?
guy.
I actually liked his
Yeah.
stuff too. What was that song we just heard by Gordon Lightfoot? We were like looking back and be like, oh yeah, that song. He did that. It was actually pretty good.
I don't know.
It wasn't
I don't know
Time
what
in a
song.
Bottle. That was Jim Croce.
But we listened to Jim Croce the other day too.
Croce? How do you say his name?
I say Croce.
Croce?
Croce.
Crochet. No, all right, not crochet.
I'm a
Lightfoot-
big Jimmy Buffett fan.
Don't worry, it's not COVID.
There's room in my
pop.
heart for,
More?
you know, death
Others?
metal and Gordon Lightfoot.
Yeah, there's room in my heart for almost anything that's cool. All right, there's a couple things that I have learned that I don't like, and that is this sort of like style of female vocals.
I know what ones
The
you mean.
sort of like breathy
already.
female vocals over like stuff.
It's kind of maybe even old timey.
Yeah, and then opera's tough for me sometimes, depending on the opera. I think I lack a lot of like cultural context to really appreciate it. But usually I try to be open to most stuff, and I would even be open if someone was like, "This opera's just banging, you got to hear it."
Polka can be tough for me.
Yeah, me too. But I've learned to appreciate it more because like a lot of the Mexican music we've been listening to is inspired by that. Kind
Right?
of,
Like I'm cool with cumbia, but I think that like once again, a more robust rhythm section is what
what makes it.
I like.
And more of a complex beat. You're saying, like,
Yeah.
I would say polka's like pretty straightforward. as
Right,
far as beat
exactly.
goes.
Whereas like cumbia, even though it shares some similarities,
Is the simplest. That's pretty simple still, though.
has kind of a whole robustness of beats within something that seems
can do a
very
lot
simple.
with it.
You can do
Yeah,
a lot with
it's
it.
really
It's a
weird.
dance beat.
I'm not an opera fan, but polka's my jam, says Bowman.
I do like some opera.
Yeah, I don't know what. I've heard songs that I like. Okay, for instance, this is a JoJo thing. When Caesar, well, maybe. All right, should I give spoiler alert or something? All right, no, I won't even say names or whatever. There's a certain
JoJo
character.
spoiler alert.
There was a certain character, you know, that might have met an untimely end. And they had this big operatic song playing in the background.
It's
It's like
true.
the dude's tears are streaming down and stuff.
That was good.
And I was like, that's cool. I think
Yeah.
that was a really good place for opera, and I really enjoyed it there. Like,
There's
I was like,
a place
that's
for
really
opera
fucking cool.
that
I like
nothing
the opera
else
there.
can satisfy.
Right. You know, it was a fucking big fucking over the top emotional moment, I would say, right? And they busted out later, like, you know what's going to make this even more over the top? Fucking opera, right? Let's
Yeah.
just, I mean, I'm kind of in awe.
I
in a
love
way.
it.
So yeah, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. Like, that's when I can appreciate anything in its right place, I guess.
True.
A lot of things don't have a good right place.
Depending on the context of it. And that's a huge part of it, is just
Yeah. In fact, that's
where
why I
you
think
put it.
I've always been such a crappy DJ. Because I just play whatever I want to hear, but I never think about, where are we? You know what I mean? So I'll put on like Mertzbau or something, and like, everybody's like, what the fuck is this?
Not only do you do
Like,
that,
Sean.
but like there's this part of you that's like, when you're asked to DJ for some reason,
No one ever does the second time, by the way.
you go, what's the weirdest thing I could expose this person to right now? Like, what would they never see coming?
Right.
That's how you pick the song.
I'm going to pick the weirdest fucking
Rather
thing
than, like-
I think that would blow this person's mind.
Right.
To where they
Right.
won't even be
What's
able to
gonna
accept
blow
it.
their mind, as opposed to like what fits the mood right now.
Fair. Oh,
You like
Bill been
musicals.
saying, yeah, the problem he has with operas is that they sing their dialogue. See, that's exactly what I'm saying. It's like a stylistic choice. Like, there's certain styles maybe I don't like. It's not that I dislike a certain music, but maybe there are certain styles,
Right.
right?
I guess I don't mind that. Singing the dialogue.
Yeah, because you can think of it kind of like musicals, right?
I like musicals.
Lorenz, I used to hate musicals. I will say this, but Lorenz made me appreciate musicals.
Yeah.
Like, I used to just be like,
Maybe
musicals,
not all
fuck
of them.
musical.
But
she showed me some and kind of got me into the idea. I guess I just didn't really understand them.
right.
And I will say that I actually do like a couple of them now. Mm-hmm. Like, what did I like? Even one I actually saw Cats was live. And I actually liked it
Right.
when I saw it, like years ago.
It's meant to be live.
Yeah, that was actually pretty cool. It was the first time I ever liked
It
a
really
musical.
even needs
I will
it
say
needs
that.
to be live. The whole point is to transport you to another world, and like
Mm.
you kind of get to enter this world. You're a guest there. And I think that being there live adds to that in a way that you can't ever get on a screen.
Yeah, because it did add the dreamlike. Because if you really look at the plot of Cats, like, it didn't make any sense to me. Some cats were just wandering around, right? Singing. And I mean...
There's no
And
reason
dancing.
that should have ever been made into
Like, what kind
any
of plot
sort of
is
a
that?
movie
Like, I don't
or
even know.
anything like that ever.
There we go.
Personally, I think it should just be a
beer's
live
up,
show.
Sophie. Yeah, anyway, yeah, so it's like, yeah, right? Cats. But I liked it, and I don't even know why. Because I guess I was looking too much for the plot in these musicals and stuff. Like, the plot's just a very thin frame to hold these songs on, you know? That's what
It's
you
about,
really do
I mean,
in
it's
musicals.
really about a world and, you know, a
Right.
story and emotion
And
and,
a vibe.
things like that. Exactly. It's just a different way to get there.
Well, the good musicals, I think, advance a plot even. Like, I brought up Cats because I liked it. It didn't have much plot, but, like, what's the one we saw that I liked? Luck Be a Lady, right?
Guys and Dolls.
Guys and Dolls. That one had an actual plot. It wasn't complex or whatever, but it advanced. Each song advanced the plot
Right,
somewhat.
exactly,
Like, each
exactly.
song had a purpose within
And there's
the
a little
whole
bit,
narrative.
you know, holding it together between each song, but not a whole bunch. It's, you know,
Mm-hmm.
paced pretty quickly.
Yeah, I thought so. And I thought, I was like, all right, that's pretty good. I get that. And where each of the songs advanced the plot, that's even better.
Right.
I like that.
Right.
So I kind of started to understand. What was the other one we saw that I liked? There was another one that I liked, right? Besides Cats and Guys and Dolls. What other musical did I like? Shit.
Well, I made you listen to Jesus Christ
yeah,
Superstar.
that one.
but we didn't
there it
actually
is.
watch it.
Oh, okay. Well, it counts, kind
Just
of.
you heard the whole score while we watched, like, I don't know, nature videos or something. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, right. We just listened to it. It was
Yeah.
kind of cool.
Yeah.
I ended up seeing some of the scenes from the show. We ended up watching the show, right?
Parts of it. I don't think we watched. Well, I don't think we watched
That
the whole
movie,
thing, but-
so Jesus Christ Superstar, the movie, though, I love the scene with him and the King, was it King Herod?
yeah.
Is that who it was? That
It was
guy
Herod,
who sings
yeah.
that song?
Uh huh.
That was a great scene.
Yeah. Yeah, that's maybe one of my favorite scenes.
That was a great song.
in movies.
Yeah. Amazing, actually. Mm-hmm. You might have seen that one, Bowman. Come on. Maybe not.
DJ Sean blowing your mind with his hot tracks. birthdays, bar mitzvahs, and quinceañeras.
Yeah, I'll play whatever. I'll play inappropriate music for whatever event you need.
Yeah.
Wedding music.
Exactly. Funeral.
Yeah. Like me
He's
at the
got
wedding.
you covered.
So I start with bitches ain't shit at the wedding, right? Oh, and then I have that really romantic song. I know another really romantic song.
Oh.
It's called No Children by the Mountain Goats.
Okay.
The chorus is, I hope you die. I hope we both die. I actually love the song, but it's just so angry and bitter.
I have some Gigi Allen for you.
Yeah, yeah, Gigi Rick. That's the other one. All right, so we go from the Mountain Goats to Gigi Allen. I think let him down slowly to Gigi Allen because I think he's even more misanthropic than the Mountain Goats.
If you ever want to find the most misanthropic,
Yeah, right. Yeah, just go. I Hate People by Gigi Allen. Hate people.
For legal purposes,
That was not a Gigi Allen song.
it's not a song.
That was not a cover. That was under fair use. I don't think they're going to pick that one up as anywhere near Gigi Allen. Yeah, Bowman's like, nice funeral. Music was a bit aggressive. Right. Turn it down for what? That's what I started funeral out with. All right, everybody. Welcome to the funeral. Hey. Right? Then back that ass up. That'd be number 2. Number 2, I think that'd be really good.
Well, John, appropriate.
Yeah.
Super appropriate for a funeral.
Right.
No, I think, like, once again, upon my death, it's Cumbia Rebajadas, for sure. Like, nothing else
Yeah.
will work for me. I think.
Or that Sleepwalk song.
Oh, the Sleepwalk song, that would be
That's
a good
almost my
one.
death song. Like if I could hear like going out, if I was hearing Sleepwalk.
Yeah.
Or Cumbia Rebajada.
Yeah.
Either one. Just anyone. Just put on one of the mixes.
That man's a therapist's nightmare.
Did that dude ever go to a therapist? I'm not sure his whatever mental illness was treated.
I think
In
he
the
might
man.
have attempted sobriety
treated it with
every
alcohol.
once in a while.
It's called alcohol treatment. Yeah, alcoholism. Yeah. It just works, right?
It just works.
It just works. That's not good. By the way, we're not licensed therapists. Just in case you just didn't realize that. I just want to be clear about that. Please consult your doctor before taking
For legal
any
reasons.
Death Clam Games advice. Yeah. Hell yeah. So anyway. Wow.
Our music stopped. Oh my god, we noticed it at the same time.
Isn't that funny? Because suddenly I'm like, gee, I'm just sitting here now.
Yeah.
I think the music was literally keeping me animated. That's really weird, isn't it? Do you want to go get it?
Yeah, I'll get it.
Or you want me to get it?
No, I'll get it.
I mean, I can get it.
I got it.
Get it, got it. Good. Hey, it just get works.
It just works.
No, Bowman said it just get works.
It just get works.
I mean, that maybe is a good slogan. Maybe they should think into that.
I might be hungry though.
It's more out of it. Bowman, that slogan's right up there with the South Dakota's meth, we're on it. I think that's one of my favorite slogans of all time. I was like, the state came up with that. They decided that they were going to go with that. They were going to run with that. Meth. We're on it. Wow, South Dakota. I mean, we all knew. You didn't have to tell us. It's like one of those coming out stories where everybody's like, yeah, we knew that. You didn't have to do a whole ad campaign about it. We've heard at this point. To anyone from South Dakota, I deeply and humbly am sorry for you. I'm very sorry. My heart goes out to you. My thoughts and prayers go to you right now.
Oh, what? Oh, you're so cold.
Is the poor kitten cold? Well, this is just the worst news ever. This stream got dark again. We have freezing kittens. Loren, leave the cat alone, seriously.
No, I'm plugging the heater in for her.
Oh, you're playing the eater. Loren's brain controlled by the cat. I just want everybody to know she's literally controlled by the cat. You just do what the cat tells you. Sorry. At the expense of everything else.
Well, I don't know that that's the case.
At the expense, you've got a real problem. Cocaine. Let's smoke the problem. That's another really bad slogan. Thank you, Bowman, for that one.
That's a slogan that no one should.
Let's smoke this problem.
Okay. I mean,
Maybe you should go peddle that one around to the States. I mean, who knows which one will
Oregon
accept.
is in the market.
Oregon needs a new slogan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, the problem. Is it a problem, though? Or is it just a way of coping?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe the problem's something else.
Maybe the problem with cocaine is that it's too expensive.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about that?
Yeah. I've considered that as an issue before.
Just saying.
I found it to be like a major stumbling block between me and
Like happiness, right?
having cocaine was how much it cost.
We did. Hopefully we mark this not for children.
It's marked not for children.
Okay.
That's true. This
By
content
default.
is not for children.
Just in case you are a child out there, turn this off right now. We're not kidding. Turn it off.
Shoot down the stigma. Mm-hmm.
Shoot down the shoot up. Is that poetic? Shoot down Browntown. Oh, wait. Now we're getting somewhere else.
That's, for legal reasons, not a slogan.
For legal reasons, not actually a slogan.
What am I going to do? I'm hungry.
What am I going to do? I'm hungry.
What are you going to do?
About
Let me
you being
rephrase
hungry?
that. I'm hungry.
Really? Didn't we eat something already?
Yeah, but it really wasn't enough, I don't think. That's my only thing. I don't think it did it.
We want to get a snack for now or something? I don't know. I'm not starving right now, but I understand if you are. Maybe you should go make us like toast or something. Huh? Matt, you can't beat. Sorry, Bowman. You can't beat South Dakota.
South Dakota's actual slogan, though, is just already takes the cake
Yeah,
on
sorry,
that one,
I'm
which
sorry.
is meth. We're on it. Why?
We need to stop though with because we did lose the drug war. It's time to just.
The drug war's over. We lost it.
We should never have fought it.
I
There was
mean,
no point in ever fighting.
Some
That's like
people
fighting
lost
the.
it. I personally think I came out on top, but
Me and you won the drug war, Loren.
well, I picked the right side.
Me too. Me too. I knew from the beginning that drugs were going to win. It was obvious. There's no fighting. Why
Right.
would you wage
That's
a
the
war?
wrong war.
Against...
Why? Why not wage a war on like misery
Poverty.
or poverty, pain and suffering?
Discomfort. I want a war on discomfort.
Yeah, I want a war on discomfort. I want a war on depression.
We spent a lot. Think if we just spent that money on war on drugs on the war against discomfort. I would be probably more comfortable right now. A little bit more comfortable, at least, don't you think?
Yeah. I think we could have made significant advances, honestly. Yeah.
In comfort technology.
Exactly.
Instead.
For example,
Yeah, go ahead.
like I want like a pee pause.
What?
That's what like I'm just saying what would make my life more comfortable. Like if you ever really really have to pee,
Oh, just pause being
You
able
know?
to pee. Like,
Just
just
like-
say, I'll wait till later.
you
on
like
that.
set a timer on it. I'm not going to be able to do it until
So it would like notify you like the Windows update or whatever and be like, hey, we need to update your thing and be like, well, you can do that later.
I mean, up to a point.
Do that at
Obviously,
2 a.m.
if you go too long, I mean, the consequences.
They would have invented that by now is the point. In fact, you can't even argue with that.
Mm-hmm.
They would have invented that.
Right, obviously. Nixon and Reagan did a bang up job on the drug war.
Yeah, that bastard. I mean, I get what it actually was. I mean, I'm not dumb,
Yeah,
I guess. But
right,
we won't get into
exactly.
politics here, I suppose.
Oh, that's right. No politics.
Remember, that's right. Although I was thinking maybe we should write like political essays. We could release them as different videos. Get people just straight up triggered. Right? That's what you need to be, is provocative.
I mean, like I said, I think provocative has its uses, but once again, I have an aim.
Then we'd have to like sit and
I don't
listen
want to do
politics
anything
all the
antithetical
time.
to my aim.
Yeah, good point.
So,
Okay, fair. I'm with you.
which is UBI, and I don't think that needs to be political.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a political thing, really. Oh, I guess it probably is
And so I do something like a segment on that, but that's
Yeah.
not here. We're not doing that here.
Right, gotcha. This is not our political talk show.
Mm-mm. It's our music and movies talk show so far, kind of.
We do talk a lot about the movies and shows we're watching.
Mm-hmm. You ran out of slogans.
That's fine. It's fair.
It's all right. I don't know if you can hear our music at all, Bowman.
Hopefully not. I don't know why. I've just gotten like super sunk into my chair. This shit.
Because
Yeah. I'm just like bongo. Which is fine, remember? That's okay. In this
my
room.
chair is up higher than yours.
I know, so it looks like I'm like little or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, hey. Does this look awkward at all? Yep.
It is weird to have your chair down there.
Maybe I'll put it up. I don't know why it's down here so much. Oh. Yeah, this is amazing. All right, here we go. Super awkward. Okay, Bowman does say that there is a little bit of awkwardness here. Oh, hey, look at that. Whoa. I feel so different right now. Yeah.
You feel better?
Just chilling. I don't even smell bad, do I?
I'm not going to check right now. Do you?
No, I smell great.
Okay.
Fucking, I'm amazing, I guess.
You're just sitting there and like... Never mind. Being a giant weirdo. You're sitting there and being a giant weirdo.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
Yes, it's super awkward, says Bowman. I don't know that that was in reference
But
to
you're
you saying they're
deciding
being a
that
giant
that
weirdo.
would be in reference.
But it is relevant.
No, I
So.
agree.
I don't know, Sean. I think I might need to...
You're
you
hungry.
smell like a
morning dew.
Is that like refreshing and
Right.
springy?
Right. Mountain Dew. I think you meant Mountain Dew.
No, I think you meant like morning dew on the,
No, I think you
on
meant
the
the type
trees,
Mountain Dew.
flower petals.
No? Alright, fine. So
I don't think you smell like Mountain Dew.
No, actually that's probably good.
Yeah.
I actually haven't had a Mountain Dew since I was like a teenager. I think I've had a sip because like my son was like, "You have to try this," and I was like, "Oh my god, no!" Like I can't drink Mountain Dew anymore.
I can't drink anything that's that color anymore. Really. Well,
Oof.
it's not entirely true.
I can still drink like cola. I like that.
Yeah, some of it. I like root beer,
Yeah.
and I like Dr. Pepper.
But
I'm
I don't
not
even-
a
I
big
used
fan of
to-
like Coke or Pepsi.
I used to even like when I was a kid. I liked Sprite, but I
I like
can't
Sprite.
even drink it now.
I like Sprite.
Isn't that weird? No.
Sometimes.
I can drink like 7-Up now, maybe. Because 7-Up's not sugary. A Sprite's so
I'm not
sugary.
sure I would know the difference between Sprite and 7-Up. If they were right next to each other, I could probably know that they were different things.
Mhm.
But I certainly wouldn't know which was which.
Right. Bowman says, like, when you haven't brushed your teeth yet, you slam a Mountain Dew before middle school. Oof. Yeah. You're just like, this will clear off the bacteria, right? And then you just go to school.
That wasn't my own personal habit.
This Mountain Dew will dissolve all of the bacteria on my teeth. Thanks. Right?
Right. But middle school for me, I had to for a girl, kind of had to get ready.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess you would.
Yeah.
I got ready.
Right. Guys didn't have to do that the same way we did.
Actually, middle school, I was pretty bad. I had a pair of jeans I would wear for 2 weeks before I'd realize I had to wash it. And then I would wash it and wear it again for 2 weeks.
That's why middle school boys were so gross.
Mm-hmm. It dissolves the orange Dorito color. Oh, I see. Yeah, good call. Life pro
that's
tips.
an improvement.
Yeah, life pro tips.
Mountain Dew dissolves the orange Dorito color.
So you're done. You want to go get something to eat or make something to eat. Is that what needs to happen? Have you had it with socializing today? Is it time to go home? Is it time to go home? Yeah?
I'm thinking.
I guess I should have made Loren a little more food before the stream, but that's okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, the smell of Mountain Dew, orange Dorito color, and Axe body spray. Probably really nostalgic.
And then there was that crispy hair gel too.
Oh. We did have hair gel stuff. Mm-hmm. I remember a lot of different.
There's lots of. I had hair gel
in
stuff.
middle school, the thing I remember was the overuse of perfume and cologne. And I guess it wasn't just girls, but I remember it more from girls sometimes.
Oh, I remember it more from guys. Are you kidding me? Guys in their cologne, and it was they would just spray it on everywhere.
I didn't use cologne. I just smelled bad. Yeah, maybe. That could have had something to do with why I didn't get laid. Frosted tips. Yeah.
In middle school? You should have been getting laid in middle school anyway. That's
lots of people are getting laid.
Tips.
Huh?
Accidentally.
Yeah. I don't remember. That wasn't a thing. That was later than when I was in school.
Me too.
People didn't have frosted tips, I think.
People had perms.
Yeah.
When I was in school, in middle school, perms were the thing. And crimping your hair.
Crimping, yeah.
And I would do side ponytails. And crimp my hair.
Oh, okay.
And my bangs, P.S., were
even more
poofs of floof.
Gotcha. Just flying off into the air.
A whole extra head on my head.
Wow.
Yeah.
Intense.
Yeah.
Josuke level.
Yeah, like Josuke.
Yeah.
Totally. Because I would put curlers in my hair. One's going backwards and one going forward and then to the side. And they would take a big round brush and fluff it and put Aquanet in it.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what do you think?
Oh, so you're ready to go now.
No, I'm not. I'm fine. I can just sit here now. Remember, to me now, it's fine. The stream is different now. I don't have to, run away. How many cases of hairspray had to die because of the 80s? They had that shit. That's what the hairspray was causing the ozone layer to fucking fail or some shit.
We used a lot of hairspray.
That's a lot of fucking hairspray, bro. Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Suddenly I'm like, okay. There we go. Okay.
What's going on?
Just had to readjust. Things were getting uncomfortable. I think these pants are shrinking or something.
That sounds likely.
Wow.
Your pants are shrinking.
That's weird when that happens.
Mm-hmm. How could that be?
Yeah. Anyway, buy Tales of Terror. Right?
It's true.
We should have a commercial. We want to have a commercial for Tales of Terror. Although I don't know. I think we should have a commercial for all of our stuff that we just play sometimes. It'd be super cool. Like maybe
I don't
it'd
know
be
if
like,
we can play commercials here like we could. How could we play a commercial here?
we couldn't just play one
I don't know. Maybe.
for our own stuff. Shrinkage is a big problem these days. What was that? Was that Seinfeld that had
That
the
was
shrinkage
Seinfeld.
episode?
That was, yeah. I actually remembered
that was
parts
funny.
of that episode.
Right,
They
because
were
she
like visiting
something they like
George's
George's
parents or
girlfriend like
something.
dumped him because she saw him get out of the bath or the swimming pool.
And he was like, shrinkage, no. He was getting out of the pool. They were like, yeah, I think they were visiting his parents or something like that. I don't know.
And she was like, "Ooh," and he was like, "No." Mm-hmm. It was kind of funny. That was good stuff.
Weird how I still remember some of those episodes.
I know, me too.
Specifically, you know, and I've never rewatched Seinfeld except maybe
neither.
I've seen like part of an episode. I only watched it all then.
Yeah, I watched Seinfeld then on TV. Like I even missed episodes and stuff. You know what I mean? Like you couldn't always be there.
Right.
We talked about this yesterday. The weird aspect of like having to be there for TV.
Yeah.
Back in the day,
That doesn't exist anymore. You don't have to be there for a thing. You can
like
just
at that time.
do it another time or whatever.
It was kind of cool because you did have like the phenomenon of like the streets being empty during certain like big TV events. Like people weren't out like
Everybody
during
would be...
like I guess the only thing like now that does that's maybe the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And then maybe not even as much as it used to.
Definitely not
You
this
know?
year. It's not going to.
Yeah, so
I
'cause
wonder
you're
if they're maybe going to cancel the game tonight. The Seahawks game. It
Oh
sounds like
no.
maybe.
Yeah, they're going to cancel our Seahawks tonight. I think they're going to. I think they might cancel Monday Night Football. That's I mean, I'll say this. I think the Seahawks need a rest. They do need a
I
rest.
don't want...
If this happens, this could be for the best for them.
Yes. I'd rather have them have a rest than anybody get fucked up or sick or something.
If anybody wants to hear about the Seahawks, probably not. But yeah, it's weird the way everything's going. Professional sports are weird. Everything's weird.
Yeah.
I guess we all know this. The last episode did 70 million viewers. Is that Seinfeld? Yeah. Seinfeld was one of those where the last episode, people weren't out in the street.
Right, exactly. Everybody...
People were like watching the last episode of Seinfeld.
Hi, Aiden. How are you?
Hey, welcome. How you doing,
Welcome.
man?
Good to see you. If you ask
good
a
to see you.
colorblind person,
What their favorite color is, Aiden asks, would they say which sounds the coolest? It depends on who the person was.
a colorblind person?
Yeah,
I
they're-
mean, colorblind person
Can have a lot of
still
different
have concepts
personalities.
of, you know,
Aiden.
color.
In fact, yeah, I think that like they can be all kinds of different people too. I think
Sean, you're kind of colorblind a little bit.
I am. I'm
Some-
like red-green colorblind.
Not
I guess.
totally colorblind, but
Right.
partially.
But I feel like
What's
the
your
weird
favorite
part-
color?
Oh, yeah. What is your favorite color? Be sure to leave your favorite color in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
How many? I always forget what I say. I do this like 5 times every stream, like where I'll say a thing you should leave in the comments, and then I don't know.
It was something
Like,
about...
Samos wrote he hated pretzels, and I was like,
Why would he say that? And I'm like, Sean, you asked
asked people to say in the
to
comments.
say in the comments
what their favorite
how
kind of
they
pretzel
preferred
was.
their pretzels or something like
Right.
that. I don't know.
So I'm gonna forget.
The brown.
Be sure to leave a comment in the comments about how you feel about comments.
Yeah.
Does that
Please
sound
let
good?
us know how
Please
you
let us
feel
know
about
how you feel
commenting
about
here.
comments in the
Yeah.
comments down below. The Browns are 8-3 for the first time in. Oh, dude, no, my son's been telling me. He's like the Browns are. I'm like, what? Like what team are you talking about? You know what?
The Browns?
You know, it's kind of cool though for you guys.
This is their year, apparently. Oh.
The Jets took over as just crappiest team, right?
Oh.
Did the Jets just take over now? Like maybe the Browns are gonna escape that whole like crappy team stigma now.
Aiden, what's happening with football? Like,
I think that the Europeans
European
actually call that
football.
soccer. Let's use proper,
It's-
respectful terminology.
okay.
How's soccer going for you
How's
guys?
that old grid
Manchester United,
happening?
basically our fair.
Are people playing?
Are people even
Are games happening?
playing soccer over there? Or yeah, what do we call it? European soccer?
European soccer.
I think that's what we call it. Why do we just mess with Samos when he? Sorry, Samos, this is terrible. I feel bad for about myself right now. I really do. I mean, okay, yeah, I don't feel as bad as I could. Yeah, I could be feeling worse actually. Yeah, it's true. American soccer. Mm-hmm. No, I don't know.
70 million viewers, but nobody liked it, did they? Wasn't that
the last episode of Seinfeld was terrible?
Well received.
It was like the worst.
Everybody took the night off work or whatever.
Yeah, to actually go
People
see it,
had
have parties. Yeah, we went to a party, I think.
We had one. We had our neighbors over and had drinks
and everybody just at the
popcorn
end was like,
shit.
well, that was...
I guess that's it then.
The end? I guess we ended that series. Tottenham Hotspurs are your team, huh, Bowman? Yeah. I like the Tottenham Hotspurs also. Actually, I don't know anything about... My favorite team is Manchester United.
Right.
And my favorite player is Fred.
There you go.
That's all I know about European soccer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's true. It's different, I guess, than American soccer.
I mean, no, I'm not going to go further.
Yeah, we're not going to go any further on that. Just people might not even know that we don't know what we're talking about.
We don't. I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Just so we're clear about that.
I don't know if the Tottenham Hotspurs are a team.
We don't actually know if they're a team.
They might be. I know Manchester United is a team.
We do know that.
And I know Manchester City is a team, too.
Manchester City
I mean,
is
you
also
can't
a
have
team.
one without the other.
Isn't that weird that you can have Manchester United and Manchester City? Like, it has two teams. It's like New York, I guess. They have
it's
the
not
Giants.
that weird to have two teams. Plenty of places have two.
The Giants and the Jets.
Manchester's huge.
Apparently, it's gigantic. Apparently, the city is monstrous.
5.5 million people or something like that.
Right.
They are a team? Okay.
Bowman says they are.
Bowman
says that they're a team.
I believe it.
Amen. Thoughts and prayers to Tottenham Hotspurs. Mm-hmm. And Manchester United.
Yeah.
And Fred. Thoughts and prayers to you, Fred.
Hi, Pee Wee God.
Keep hope alive.
How are you? Welcome.
Hey, Pee Wee God, how you doing, man? Welcome. We were just talking about football and I guess they call it European
soccer.
We haven't gotten Aiden to say anything.
No, I think upon you calling it European soccer,
he just did. He's like, I'm not taking the bait. He's like, I'm not taking the bait at all.
Anymore,
all right, fine. Are you saying you're too smart for that? Is that what you're telling me? Anyway, welcome, man. How you doing? This stream
life?
is us just like
what's
chilling.
been happening.
Yeah, we don't really have any aim on this one. So yeah,
none. We are aimless.
We're literally just talking about whatever.
Well,
or we're just sitting here. Like sometimes we just sit here and we like drink coffee.
Right. Sometimes we don't talk because we're allowed to ignore you.
Loren wants to be sure everybody knows that for some reason. I'm like, Loren. Anyway. Bowman says Crystal Palace. Oh, these are like.
Are these
Liverpool?
These are teams.
Yeah, teams. They actually have one in Liverpool.
European football teams.
Are they called the Liverpool Beatles? Ah, yes, the Liverpool Beatles.
Strongbow Man Bun and Sir Pee Wee God.
Yeah, Strongbow Man Bun. Yeah, that's right.
I like that.
I remember old Strongbow. Longbow.
Longbow
is an alternate name. Long and Strongbow. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I'm not sure if that was it or not. What, is you okay? You can scoot over this way. I'm leaning over here, and it's like we're slowly rolling over in that direction.
No. That's fine. That's fine.
What's
it's not
going
a
on
problem.
down there? Is there? Okay.
Did you guys not know each other were here? Is that?
Oh, did you guys not know each other?
Grammatical. Anyway.
Welcome to everyone. Good to see you guys. Yeah, this is really just. We've tried so many other things. This one's just for hanging out. This stream is like so that we can socialize in some way. Like there's a reason to like
Yeah.
get up and get dressed and
Right,
shit,
exactly. Because what the hell else are we doing?
Yeah. We're doing. I mean,
That's
I'm
why
doing
we're
so. I
here.
am writing a new book
And making a new game.
and making a new game. We'll see if they ever get finished. I'm hoping someday,
It's possible.
right?
It's possible. The beard.
Aiden, do you think? Yeah. Hey, thanks, man. Yeah, Pee Wee God says, good to see you two back in action. Yeah, it is nice. We wanted to come back at least a couple days a week because I think we really do miss streaming.
Yeah, I
like
think we'll be
streaming.
here. We'll be here Sundays and Mondays
Yeah.
around this time.
All right, Aiden has a
Just hanging
question.
out.
Do you think flat earthers think that thinking space is different to what they think? Because the flatness is like almost round with the curve. I think he meant to say when you take into account the curve.
Right.
Is that what you meant? I'm pretty
If
sure
one
that
takes
is.
into account
If
the
one takes into
curve
account the
of
curve,
the space
yeah.
of the flat earthers,
Yeah.
then, couldn't you even
Well,
say...
you also have to realize that geometry is a product of your perception. So if you see something as flat,
Then your
then-
brain's probably
then that literally means it is flat,
flat.
you know?
You're existing in a flat, you
Yeah.
know.
So, I mean, really you can't argue with the
Flatness.
flat earthers in a way because they see it as flat, so it therefore becomes flat. Very interesting. If you guys
Quite
need
the
any other
phenomenon.
answers, if you guys need other answers to any of life's questions, feel free to ask those kind
We
of
have them,
questions.
yeah.
Yeah. Good to see. Yeah. Flat Earth, Bowman says, flat Earth is something I can't believe people believe in. Well, Bowman, I've got something even better for you. We just watched a documentary on
Breatharians.
the Breatharians. There were people who believed that you did not,
Not
need
believed.
to eat, practiced it.
Currently
And
believe
currently believe.
and practice.
A lot of these people died.
Practice.
They died. But they believed that you could not have to eat or drink and could live off of nutrients from breathing
Or going outside and staring at the sun and photosynthesizing the sun.
by looking
The
at it,
Breatharians.
by staring into
It's
it.
a real...
People actually believe this, and a lot of them like died. Like people said, if you died doing
Believe
it,
it.
it was
I
because
mean-
you didn't
The
believe
true
it enough.
believers die.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Maybe I'm confused.
Yeah, it was really wild. I was like, okay, I guess if people
Super
can
weird.
believe that, I guess people really can believe everything. It really got me to the point where I was like, wow, so you're sitting there starving, you're hungry, you need a drink, and you're thinking to yourself,
It's just, I'm
Wait a
not
minute.
focused enough.
I've just got to get more, prana or whatever.
Right, it was off of, feeding off of pranic energy. As
Pranic
opposed
energy.
Pranic.
I'd rather have some prawns.
Yeah. But here's the thing. You could, even if it were true, and you convinced me it's possible for me to live
Yeah.
photosynthesizing and not eating food, I don't want it. I'm not interested.
I like eating food.
Yeah, I love eating food. I like baking. I like eating yummy things.
Aiden says, how smart do you think the smartest monkey in the world is? He should think about where they came from and would lead to a god did it. I'm not sure where it would lead necessarily, but it depends probably on what kind of primate we're talking about.
Well, it's a sad story, Aiden, unfortunately. So maybe I'm not going to go into detail here.
Okay.
But actually, near where
The short
we
version.
live,
The
the
short
short
version.
version is that lots of, gorillas were taught sign language. And it altered their brain chemistry and how they thought enough that they could never go and interact with gorillas again. So they lived at this lab kind of not too far from us, and you were able to go speak with them in sign language and ask them questions.
Right.
There's a lot of books and stuff on it too.
Yeah, right. Because they can never live wild again, basically.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy.
But so it kind of talks about all the things they experience, and they get to tell their own story.
So in a way, but not necessarily on their own yet, so to speak.
Right.
I guess. But I don't know. I think once you get attained consciousness, I feel like you have to have some sort of meaning story. And if that involves a deity
I
or
think
something,
they go
you're
together.
gonna do it.
Consciousness and
Yeah. I realize now
coming
I
up
used
with
to
some
be-
sort of meaning for existence go
Right.
hand in hand. Yeah.
Speaking of, Pee Wee got to watch the Scientology documentary, which that's on Netflix, isn't it? I think we've seen that.
How
or
was it?
whatever.
I saw that it existed there. I
It
was
seems
curious
kind of
about
scary to me.
it. Yeah.
The Scientology.
Seems kind of depressing. I'm not on a depressing kick right now. I'm on a happy kick for a minute.
Oh, okay. Are you really?
Yeah, I mean,
I've been
I'm
on a
depressed
super
right
depressing kick. Like I've been
now. I'm
reading.
opposite. Yeah.
Has anybody read No Longer Human by Osamu Dazai? One of the probably grimmest books ever. I was super into it. It's a great book. Loved it. Just read it.
He's been like laughing his ass off.
Super
reading
depressing.
It.
Oh no, the new book I'm reading now is 2666.
Oh, different. Okay, yeah.
Roberto Bolaño. Mm-hmm. Probably my favorite book of all time, by the way. If everybody wants
I might
read,
have to
like,
check it
the
out.
favorite book of all time. Yeah. Bowman says monkeys don't go to heaven; they go to Wellington, Virginia. And then Aiden adds to that beef Wellington.
Beef Wellington.
Ooh, yeah.
That
That's what
sounds
made
good to
think.
me. That's what I hooked onto. I
Maybe-
don't know where the other place is.
Beef Wellington, I think, was invented in Wellington, Virginia.
I want to. I think you're right, Sean. How did
They
you know
invented that there. Some guy was like, "Hey, I'm
Let's
just gonna,
throw some crap
I'm
together
just
and
gonna wrap this chunk of beef in some
Wellington sauce.
dough, and I'm gonna bake it." And that's what happened
In Virginia.
in Wellington, Virginia. Mm-hmm. A lot of people don't know that. If you guys need any more history, let me know what.
Games.
Let me know what historical era you want me to address in the comments below. What do you think? Let me know what kind of history you want
Dear
to learn.
viewer, in the
Dear
comments,
gentle viewer,
let us know what kind of history you're interested in.
in the comments below. And don't forget to watch your mom. You know what I'm saying? Because we're
18
after
and
her.
up.
18 and up. That's right. This is not for children, by the way. If you're a child right now, I'd encourage you to
Leave.
stop watching immediately.
Yeah.
That's
You're
right.
going to be ostracized
Go to bed right now.
from all your peers.
Yeah.
It's contagious.
Yeah, you don't want to learn about some of this stuff. It's just awful. Just live your life. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If I'm against consciousness in general. I think maybe it's a bad idea. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes, I agree. I am with you on that. I'm not necessarily for consciousness. I think it was a bad decision. I'm kind of over it.
Yeah, kind of over. Yeah. This is a 24-hour stream, right? Sean got drunk last night and told me it was. Oh no. Yeah, it's our 24-hour charity stream.
Right.
Donate on our
You can
homepage.
donate to the Death Clam charity.
For the price
There's
of a
a
cup
PayPal
of coffee.
link.
Yeah,
You too can support an American
in need.
in need.
And we are actually. I would say that we are. I'm going to look as sad as I can. Are you guys ready?
Shiver.
We'll be doing this for real in a couple months.
Yeah.
We'll be
No,
outside
I
doing
mean,
this for
we
real.
still have the heater on in here
Yeah, we still have
right
the heater
now.
right now and like power and stuff. We'll get there though.
It's tough to convince them otherwise if we're actually streaming. The heat's on.
Yeah, we don't look maybe bad enough.
We're a little chubby.
Yeah, we're kind of. Yeah.
We're gonna have to like.
We'll have to think about this. We'll get back to you guys, but just know that it is a good cause. Mm-hmm. I'm not really sure why. I'll think of a reason maybe why people would think it was a good cause. What do you think? We're working on it. Death Clam Games.
We're working on it. That should be our motto.
That should be our motto. It's true. What would you say, Aiden says, was the most fun? Writing Tales of Terror or creating the board game? It's interesting. They were different kinds of fun, I would say. I guess I like making board games the best. I like messing around with mechanics and stuff. I like making games. I wish I could do that more somehow, or like have a team of people that was working with me.
What I liked about Tales of
I like
Terror was that it seemed easier access to just jump in and start doing.
We could just write it, edit it, and throw it on the site.
What
That
I
was
like
easier
about
access.
the game is that I think it leads to more ideas. It's more versatile, I guess. There's more different types of activities that we're doing.
Yeah. Okay.
I actually like having both and going back and forth.
Yeah, me
Making
too.
a game and working on stories and art and going back and forth between them.
Yeah, they kind of work with each other, I guess. People guys like, oh Lord. Oh Lord.
Won't
What
you
happened?
buy me?
Won't buy me. Yeah. Oh wait, due to copyright, that was fair.
Not a song. Legally, it's not a song.
Aiden's like, that's
That's
interesting.
interesting.
I think Aiden's messing with us. He got us talking about that for some reason.
Did you want us to talk about board games and stuff?
Did you want us to talk about board games?
Sean's making
I am making a game.
like 4 new games.
I'm making like 4 different games. I kind of have to
He
settle
doesn't even
on.
know which one. He's
I
kind
have
of
to
bouncing back and
settle on
forth
one of
is
them.
the
Maybe I should
problem.
talk about him. You know. Love. Oh, Aiden.
Oh, you saw Koa.
Yeah, Koa was cute. I'm glad
You
you got to
noticed
watch
that Koa's
that.
the thumbnail too, right?
Yeah, we put Koa on the thumbnail of the stream now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah. Just kitten pictures.
Yeah, we'll probably put up that we're gonna stream on. Well, where? Oh, Twitter, I guess, is where we're putting it up. When it goes
Twitter.
live? Is it going live on Twitter?
Yeah.
But we're not really on Twitter for anything. It's a stupid place to put it.
I don't know what isn't a stupid place to put it.
Do you guys ever look at Discord? Should we
What
put
do
it up
you
there?
get-
Although I guess we're doing it on Sunday and Monday, so we're just kind of doing it on these days.
We'll be here Sunday and Monday. If you follow us on YouTube, if you subscribe to us, you'll know when we go live.
Oh, do they announce that on here? Maybe. I don't even know what they do here, guys. Hopefully.
If you want them to, they will tell you that. Yeah.
Bowman says he's becoming obsessed with beef Wellington. Dude, beef Wellington's really good. I actually had a restaurant where we made beef Wellingtons for New Year's dinner. We
Oh
had
my
like
God,
this
it sounds
special
so
New
good.
Year's dinner that you paid for a plate. Like we didn't, since it was New Year's, we didn't want like people to have a menu and stuff. It was just like
No,
can
you
get
just- you're making
you
what
can
you
get
make.
the New Year's dinner. It
Yeah.
was like a choice between beef Wellington. I don't even remember the other dishes because I just was into beef
Because they
Wellington.
weren't worth remembering.
And,
And
yeah.
that one probably was.
And we didn't sell all of them. I took one home. Boss. That's the one good thing about working like restaurants. That's pretty much the good thing is you get to eat a lot of really yummy food.
Our music stopped again, I think.
You want to go check it out?
Yes.
Boss. Anyway, so yeah, we are. I'm making like 4 different games. I guess before we go, maybe I'll just like mention them. Although Aiden says, would you like to rather keep your left eye or your right eye? And do you think switching eyeballs from left to right or vice versa would affect anything? Yeah, I think it would. I think it would affect things a lot. Oh, wow, look at this. Loren, how did you do this? I guess I'll keep my right eye if I have to just decide. I'm not really sure why there was a kitten there, you guys know. That was our obligatory kitten flash.
She was pretty cute though, wasn't
Flash
she?
is
Did she
cute.
look adorable?
Yeah, she was pretty cute,
Yeah.
though. I'm not even going to lie. It's pretty great shit. I like the hanging out, though. Yeah, I said I'd keep my right eye. I think my right eye is better than my left eye.
I think my left eye is better than my right eye. I'm gonna keep my left eye.
Okay. Oh, we could each have them. One of us could
Yeah,
like take
exactly.
our eye out and put it in the other one's eye, and then the other one could take the eyes out. What was that movie?
just what I
What
was
was it? Clash of
thinking.
the Titans, where they all shared an eye. Do you guys
Yeah.
remember
Oh,
that?
it was Clash of the Titans, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was cool. I like that one.
That was like the
It was Harryhausen.
Fates or the Furies or something.
The
that were-
witches, the
and
3
then-
witches.
oh,
and they were
yeah,
like, "Let
yeah.
me look at him," and and then he stole the eyeball and like,
Oh yeah,
threw it
yeah.
down a
Was
hill
that was
or
the
something.
the thingy's eye?
right, he like took the eyeball,
The thingy's eye.
the Gorgon's eye,
Yeah.
or something. I can't totally
Yay,
remember. that. It's
Koa!
been a
See,
long
Aiden
time.
is excited about.
Everybody's excited about Koa.
Koa
She's
coming
pretty
to
great.
visit, yeah.
No, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, like, so what are my 4 games? Or are you ready for dinner? Are you ready for dinner?
No. Let's go over your games, and then we'll go eat dinner. Lunch. It's lunchtime.
Lunch.
But I mean, okay.
I'm trying to think which one. If you guys have any preferences, what you think is the most interesting sounding game, I guess that's why I'm bringing it up. I have a game about, how should I say these? You're existing on a rock, trying to create a space egg to like continue the next generation.
That one's called the Space Egg.
And I even wrote a story with that one.
Yeah.
I have one that's like post-apocalyptic utopia where like most everything was killed, but the people who survive are living in sort of like a quaint small town. Like they have everything they need. They have like ancient ruins from our civilization, that kind of thing.
And it's a social.
And it would be more of a social,
social game.
And then I also have a game that's like Boulder Dash, like an old like maybe Commodore game even, where you like tunneled. It was Dig Dug like, where you would tunnel, but if boulders got, you could not. They would come down and squish monsters. Mm-hmm. So it's like that. It's like a board game version of like
Dig Dug
tunneling and getting treasure.
Yeah.
And what was the other one?
The imagination game, or is that the Utopia game?
No, that could take that in. But the other one is an imagination game where you like explore an imaginary like structure of some kind, and you use your like mind's eye to generate images and stuff like that. Which is the most kind of abstract one. Although I'll say the asteroid one where you try to make the space egg is also kind of weird in that you're creating your own meaning and your own victory conditions and stuff. Mm-hmm. It's
right. The space egg one. I mean, actually, I thought there was some potential there. You needed to be able to describe it more readily, and not leave people hanging with it. But I do kind of like the concept. I think it's a game designer's game.
Yeah, it's a game designer's game. Yeah, I guess it's because you're kind of designing your own game as you play, which maybe is kind of weird. But also, I don't know if there's any other games like it.
Right.
So maybe that's a way to go. But then, there's also something to say, like, if you're going to make a new game, make it like other games. To get people more interested,
You don't make a game for nobody. You have to have an audience.
Yeah, there has to be games that people want to play, so.
Right.
Anyway, those are the things I'm thinking about.
But those are all things you're thinking of and playing with, and I think just jump around and go back and forth until there's some traction on one of them.
Yeah, right. Be sure to let me know in the comments. Actually, as I'm working
for real though on this one,
I'll work them and maybe talk about them as I go and see if there's any interest in them.
Yeah.
But I mean, also I think we have to go to the places that, it used to be I could go to like a game convention where people were looking for games and be like, hey, do you guys want to play a game? And get like a bunch of people interested.
Right.
Now I'm not really sure online where to go for that.
I mean, they kind of do that I've seen people do that on Reddit and say, hey, anybody want to play blah, blah, blah. Yeah. I mean, to varying degrees of success. And then Discord also, but same thing, varying degrees of success.
Also, let me know if you guys have Tabletop Simulator for Steam, anybody watching now or in the future, just let me know, We could maybe come up with some playtesting groups. I have a lot of games I playtest. If you like games and want to try new games.
Sean right now is working on putting all of his games, into tabletop simulator so they can be play tested more easily, remotely.
Right. So I guess that's what we're doing. I guess let's make lunch. I could make some like rice and quesadillas or something like that, or I could just make quesadillas. I don't know. I wouldn't mind some like maybe side or whatever.
I'm pretty hungry.
You're hungry? You want like more than just?
I think rice might take too long.
It'd take like 25 minutes. You're like, that's too damn long. Well, the other options like microwave pot pie or something. Well, we'll look down there. We might have chicken and pasta. That's still gonna take 25 minutes.
That might just have to be the way it is. Maybe I'll have to have a snack. I'll have an apple or something.
Yeah, that's all right. Banana.
I specifically said apple on purpose.
Oh. I specifically said banana on purpose. Well, that's freaking awesome, actually. Yeah, anyway, thanks for hanging out today, guys. We're going to go get some food.
Yeah. An apple. We're going to eat an apple.
Well, we'll see about that later.
We'll be back.
Yeah, we'll be back next Sunday. Or randomly. But we'll definitely come back. What we're doing is we're like setting 11 o'clock as our target.
Sunday and Monday, like 11:30.
But it usually ends up being more like noon because it takes us a long
time
to get ready. Right. So anyway.
But the Sunday and Monday part.
We are going to make this more regular, but it's really only going to be a couple days now. So I think those will be the 2 days at this point.
And like around 11:30 is the time that we're like, okay, I feel like doing something.
And we're really just hanging out, There you go.
Yeah.
Talking about shit. Whatever's on my mind. Or Loren's mind. Or that we see in the comments.
Right.
Good
vibes.
vibes.
In the comments. Like,
What's
your favorite pickle?
Be sure. to let us know in the comments below your favorite pickle.
What do you think is the optimal number of chinchillas to own?
How many pickles do you like to eat in one session? We could just expand on that.
Yeah, okay.
Have you ever eaten a chinchilla? Leave that in the comments. Anyway,